Okay, this is Joey Dobbin. I'm the Ellis County Observer publisher, and we are at the occupied Dallas site tonight. This is Tuesday, February the, you know what, who cares what date it is. It's a day of reckoning for certain people, and I think the number one person here is Stacey Jernigan, bankruptcy court judge in Dallas, and John Margetis. Can't really see you, but what exactly is the purpose of that sign?
The purpose of this sign is to expose Stacey Jernigan for her illegal and criminal activity against my now 81-year-old mother. We have numerous complaints with the 5th Court of Appeals, Edith Jones Court. In August 30th this year, she was forced to rule in our favor. However, over the years, we've been battling this for 7 years. In 2007, Stacey Jernigan printed a fraudulent opinion about my then 74-year-old mother. We have lost a bunch of money, property, and we have been terrorized. My mother's golden years have been stolen from her, and our goal is to see that Judge Jernigan is asked to be removed from the bench.
How are you going about doing that? That's a pretty big task.
We're going to continue to protest, and as I mentioned, we have 3 or 4 complaints with the 5th Court of Appeals, Edith Jones' office, and she's still being investigated.
Is that in New Orleans?
New Orleans, yes.
5th Circuit, right?
5th Circuit, yes.
And that's Dallas City Hall in the background, right there.
Dallas City Hall in the background.
Yeah.
We're out here in the Occupy Dallas movement. We're getting their support. We're planning a protest in front of the federal building against corruption in the Dallas judicial system.
All right, and that would, let me ask you this. You got a Stacey Jernigan sign, but now there's a Royal Ferguson sign. You want to comment on that real quick?
All I can tell you on the Royal Ferguson case is that after reading Mr. Barron's case, it's absolutely inconceivable. It's just like our case. Never in the history of the United States have they ever tried to retroactively lift an automatic stay. The only time in history was one other time, and it was agreed order, and the 5th Court of Appeals denied that also. In Mr. Barron's case, never in the history of the United States have they put an individual into receivership. They put an individual in receivership. He's not allowed to work. He's not allowed to leave the state of Texas. He's not allowed to own property. Basically, what amounts to, Judge Ferguson told him in open court that his orders are protected by the marshals, the Navy, the Army, and by death. And he was going to make sure that Mr. Barron's all his funds were depleted. If you go read the pleadings on Pacer, it's